Geometry Dash may be known for its online levels, but I think more interesting levels are the offline levels, also known as the laptop levels. I mean, you got levels like blast processing, deadlocked, finger dash, or even just dash in short. But the thing is, all these levels I mentioned were the more recent levels and have some sort of theming in it. But if you look at the more earlier levels, well, unless if you count basic as a theme, there's none of that. Why is it called Stereo Madness? There's no stereo or madness in it. Why do you exist? Anyways, I'm here to help by turning back on track Geometry Dash's second main level from a pretty boring level to a train wild ride.
Good morning, people. Yes, it is currently like 9 a.m. right now, so I have my copy of Back on Track ready. But before we start, though, I think we should change the title. Before we already have a massive stereo somewhere. I think it's somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Massive stereo over here. But I think we should change the name. Like I want the name to be similar to Back on Track, but kind of differently, kind of like I did with Massive Stereo. And I think I have one. Hold on. Let me just type it in. Turn on rails. Okay, because I changed back to return and changed track to rails because I think I'll make a more like train level, I guess. Alright, well, with that being said, let's just get into it, I guess. Okay, so this is pretty easy, but I think we should change it like a little bit because if you watch my my Stereo Madness theme video, you'll know I kind of like slightly buffed it. Well, slightly. Slightly is a bit of an over-exaggeration because I like buffed it to like an easy level to like a harder level or something. So like, we'll do something similar, I guess. Okay, so I made this weird-looking structure. Let's see if I can survive that. I cannot. Okay. Okay, that's like almost a pixel perfect. Hold on. Let me keep trying that jump and see if it's actually pixel perfect. I mean, so far, if you just keep holding, it's not that bad. Okay, I think with my level here, I think I have to focus more on like pads. Like in Massive Stereo, I did not really have a sort of theme with the gameplay because well, it's Stereo Madness. But since Back on Track is more like pad focused, I would say, since it introduced the pad, I think I should make more pad game mode, I guess. Which means I guess I could use the other ones. I mean, it doesn't really matter if I just, like, place the pads that weren't in the original Back on Track. Who cares? Okay, let's see how high this dips are. Okay, I think we should make, like, a staircase. Oh, wait, maybe I could do something here. With the... Ooh, wait, I kind of like the flow of this. Like, dun, 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 dun. So, yeah, you know what? Let's add, like, a spike right here. This is not necessarily hard, but it makes it cool, I guess. As the 1/4 track says. Also, yeah, this video is inspired by 4 tracks. And, you can piss off. Okay, what do I do here? Actually, I have no idea what to do here. Is this just possible? Let's try. Oh my god, it's possible! It's actually possible. Okay, it's a bit weird, I guess, but whatever. I don't care. I just say random stuff because I'm bored, because I'm bored, because I'm bored. I'm dumb. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? What was that? Hold on, can you? Wait, hold on. Wait, you guys saw that, right? You guys saw that. I did it again! You guys saw that! You guys actually saw that! Okay, now let's just ignore that weird jump I just made over here and try to focus on this staircase over here. Hold on, let me check. Is this jump actually possible? Okay, it does send you like a billion feet in the air, but hey, it looks cool, so I do not care. Also, if you didn't notice, some of these spikes are offset. Like these spikes right there, they're offset. Laptop, we trigger your OCD for fun. Cut that off. This thing, first of all, it triggers my OCD. not really, but you get the point. Second off, I don't know if this is impossible. Third of all, okay, it doesn't trigger your CD that much. Oh, okay, well, we found out it was impossible. Actually, we're just gonna remove this, and we're start by making a club step monster. This time we're making a big boy. We're making a big boy. We're making a club step monster with a giant eyeball. Is it too big for the screen? Let's see. Yep, it's too big. Okay, so we have to reduce it by 1 block. Okay, so here's my main idea. I think we'll go for another layer just so I don't get confused. Want to add a pad like right here. Go to group 1. Then we make it like go to the player, I guess. All group 1. Group. Actually, no. It's like a separate group, so you go like separate speed, I guess. I got it. Okay, so move trigger here. Group 1. That's negative through, so we can now set out. Does actually work? Yeah. Whoa, wait, that works very well. Okay, that's the end of that. So group 2 and also group 3. Alright, now it's time to actually name this little guy. Alright, since this guy has like pads, has pads going through us, I think his name should be related to pads. So, iPad? Okay, that's kind of weird. iJump pad? iPad jump. Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. iPad jump, that's his name. It's kind of similar to iPad, but whatever. I try to make something with the name. Okay, iPad jump, that's gonna be his name. I spy with my little dick. Alright, we're at the drop, and it goes so long. Look at the drop. Oh, something. Coin is still here. Also, here I come. And then we have this iconic ship part. Oh my god. I keep forgetting how long these videos are to make. Plus, I actually watched Vortex actually try to do this level, like super buffing this level, and he didn't like it. He didn't like going through the process. So that's cool. I think I did a mistake. I think I fucked up, like everything I do in life. Okay, just barely. Just barely. To keep it simple for myself, I'm not gonna use any speed changes because I'm not gonna go through that again. I'm actually curious. Does this work? Hey, what? Oh my god. Raw top. What? Why did you do this, mate? Why did I say mate? I'm Canadian, not Australian. There we go. You're welcome. Oh my! Again? Is this intentional? Like, is it intentional because is it intentional because of gameplay, or intentional just to trigger us? Honestly, I think the answer is both. I am the. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, if I do this. Look at this. Oh my god. Look at this! It's not. Okay, can we actually go to super buffing now? This is a super buffing video. Okay, going through this, there's a lot of repetitive gameplay over here. Like, look at this. Up, up, go down. Up, 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 go down. Up, 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 go down. Up, up, go down. It's so repetitive. Okay, so how do we stop this up, 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 down, up, up, up moment? Good question. Pads. I have complete lost of things to do. Here's the thing I learned by myself. I get bored very easily. Back from taking a picture. It's just so it has like a flash. Flattish top! Will I just kill myself with that? So, I got it right. I want to match the beats. Let me just quickly pull up the video real quick.
Okay, real quick, I need to complain about something. So I just gotta say, Back on Track is probably my least favorite level now. This level is actually so boring. The entire thing is basically just on the ground. There's these half slabs everywhere, structures like this spammed everywhere. And it's literally just for the entire pre-drop, it's like the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, you can see he is complaining about Back on Track because it's so boring. Because, like, he said it's mostly grounded, But for me, I said it has a lot of repetitive parts. We have both different points. I think this will be like a little bit more interesting. Because let's face it, Back on Track, despite being one of the easiest levels, if you don't count Stair Madness, but it's also the most boring one. Like, it is like 90% cube and 10% ship. And what I mean by 10% ship, well, let me show you. Look at that. There's a ship order right here, and then it's already done. It's like a solid 10 seconds long, and then do you see my point here? Hold on. Let me go. Let me go to Back on Track and from 0 and show you guys. Up, up, down, up, down, up, down. See what I mean by it being repetitive? It's always up, down, up, down. Alright, it's around 50%. It's around halfway through the level. Okay, I was wrong about the 10%. Look at this. We went from around 50% to 66. Meaning 16. 16. Yes, 16% of the level is ship-based. Meanwhile, let me do some math here. 84. Yes, 84. 84% is cube. I'm not mad at Raptor right now. But so, do you see the point here? I'm thankful. I'm actually thankful for the current update because I get to just robot, cube, inspire all these game modes to make it at least a little bit more interesting. Oh my god. I'm crashing out over the second level. I have like 16 more to go. I guess we'll be many because now it's time to shrink a little bit at the bottom and make it. Tacos though. Why does it look like a ball? Wait. It actually looks like a ball. That's actually just a ball. Swap. Okay, there we go. There goes the fun. I have to make the fun myself because, yeah, massive stereo situation because we have just a flat ground full of spikes. At least it's better than what of not stair mats. It's Back on Track. However, Back on Track is cooking. It's cooking with gasoline! Why is there a spike down there? What's this spike doing here? Yeah, me too. Fast speed montage. Thank you. Please do a speed montage of this because there's no way I'll be commenting for the next hour. We're commenting almost an hour and 30 minutes. Still chewing gum. Still chewing gum. Oh my god. I have struggle speaking. And I'm speaking to nobody right now. I'm speaking to the fucking void.
It was at that moment that Star had a meltdown and muted himself for the next part. So let me fill that hole with my personal shit. Firstly, I made this weird pillow part. I know what this is supposed to be. Then I made this enclosed box part which has blue pads and also meant as a passenger wagon. I know, that's what Google told me. After some random and more varied gameplay, I made, I guess, another one, except you go on top of it. You could go inside it where you can find the first coin. Finally, random things in ship. Well, I've done my part. See you guys, and why am I floating?
Alright, so finally, for way too fucking long, we can finally do this stupid ship part. That's it. That's it. That's the entire part. But what if I told you this is gonna sound stupid, yes, but there is not gonna be a ship part. What? Can we get a slow-mo that way? Go right here. That was perfect. It was perfect. Perfect. Just perfect. Oh my god. So my idea with this level is that for the rest of the level now, you're gonna be on top of a train. Right now it's just gonna look like a couple blocks. But trust me, as it goes on, it's gonna be a lot cooler. Trust me. I like it because it's kind of like a fake out. Like, you're like expecting, oh, it's gonna be like a little short part, but nope! At the last minute, you just get inside the train. And just so you don't miss it, impossible miss. So, my idea is, it's kind of like transition. It goes like far back, and then it goes boop, back here. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, because I'm a noob, but hey, let me have my creativity. Also, just by itself, it kind of looks like it. You guys kind of see it? It kind of goes small and then big. Wait. Wait. It's like 3 or 2. I think this will work better. It's just for now, but it actually looks like it's a lot more bigger. You can just barely see the first structure. Actually, I think I should change it a bit so it kind of looks like it's part of the game. Part of the game where we do not give a shit. What? 2012. Okay. Let's go back to Okay, I tried to do that one thing I was doing, and then I just started. Oh man, because I can barely do that. Otherwise, I just can't, buddy. I just can't. Copy the cut. Buy a cut 2 for the Game Boy 2. Oh, my toes. Yeah, there we go. I think that we're making another coin to replace this circuit. Oh, we're not gonna be cool. Fuck it! Scream! I cannot scream for help. I just have to suffer. You can't do that. Oh, interesting. I don't care. I guess me off camera wasn't wrong, cause I'm losing my mind. I was legit just holding. Look at this. Well, if you time right. You could just hold through the entire part. Lovely. Straight up lovely. And why do I feel like there's an intruder in my house? Nope, okay, it's just me. Okay. Okay, I'm being paranoid. Yeah, if this was an actual train, I may not book this train ever again because there's spikes on the roof. How long does it last? By here. Okay. I am not fine. What? What in the psycho X move did I do? Jump dash! Wait. Oh god. Hold your spaghettios. Okay, I'm done. We're making a very simple wave part. Very simple wave part. Except it's not. Plot twist. Plot twist. Fuck. Wait, this entire thing costs 50 objects. What? Hey, also, why did I say cost it? Like, it's a stock market or something, but it's not. Fucking. I cannot do a high pitched voice. Oddly smooth? What the fuck? I'm gonna kill your family, 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 shit. Calm down, Star. Calm down. Calm down. And call a therapist. You definitely need one. Call a therapist. Okay, while we're here, I just constantly change waves because, I mean, this dives again. Look, okay, let me just show you guys. Alright, in the wave here. So, obviously I started this, but I also, my first wave in my first geometry video, I think, I used this wave, right here. It's in recent video number 1. Then, after I unlock it, I now use this wave, because a lot of people use that wave. But then, I randomly switched to this wave. Because, I mean, it's a little sword, it looks cool. Then finally, recently, if I can find it, I'm now currently using this wave. I'm indecisive. But hey, at least I use the same cube and the same ship. In UFO, I switched from using this UFO to this UFO. For wave, I already showed it. Robot, I have not changed. Spider, I think I changed from this spider to this spider. Then for the swing copter, I think I originally had this one before I switched to this one. I don't know. Also, I thought this one looked cool, didn't, so I stuck back to this one. And for the ball, I currently on this one because it kind of looks like a star, and that's kind of my thing. Before it was this ball. I think it's a good option to take this one because it looks a little more original. I completely lost what I was going to say. Oh yeah, wait! I'm losing my mind, but I can't get shit! Remember the thing I said in my Super Meat Boy Forever thing? The long form? No, not long form. I meant the one I uploaded on my second channel. And the part when I said, like, I say more things at the beginning than at the end. I think it doesn't really work for Super Meat Boy Forever, but for Josh, yes. Because I waste so much energy on level design. We're leading it to the gun bowl. Oh my god. Why is it brighter? It feels like it's brighter. Maybe it's just me. Like, this feels brighter. Oh, it wasn't me. It was actually brighter. Ah, that would probably explain. Oh my god. That was legitimately perfectly placed. Look at this. Okay, it's not the same length. But still, it is just barely enough. Okay, I think I have a pretty decent tradition idea. I don't know if it's gonna gonna work, but let's see. It didn't work. Oh my god. Wait, I just realized we never added our friend before, so yeah, I think it's time. That's right. Boxerat is back. If you don't know who Boxerat is, just make sure to look at my other video because, well, you know who Boxerat is. There we go. Boxerat. He is back on Return on Rails. I don't know how I'm gonna, well, decorate him, but we'll see. Oh yeah, I was like, I kind of forgot how this works. Don't worry, I'm not that evil. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. A nerf triple spike. You're welcome. Oh, wait. Wait, can I see this as a jaw or something? Yep, no, we're making the clubsome monster out of this guy. Whether you like it or not. Ooh, wait, I think I have a pretty decent idea for his name. Skullbreaker. Cause I was thinking about jaw and I was like thinking about jawbreaker. So yeah, Skullbreaker. There we go. That's gonna be his name. I think I should have a little bit of a body though. Wait, that kind of works. That kind of works. Kind of works. Okay, now we'll do the GT text. It's gonna be canon now. Every level must end with the GT text. That does not look like GT text. What is this? I think this. Oh, there we go. That's how it works. Alright, there we go. G. Nice. Alright, and I think that's about it.